Well, hey there, friends. I have a little gift, a little training gift that I'd like to share with you. This came about because I felt the need for a random interval timer. I just wanted to be able to do some reaction time drills, like where I stand and just relax comfortably, and then when I hear a beep, do a certain kind of strike, or when I hear a beep, switch feet really quickly into a stance, or, just kind of reaction time, footwork, hand drill type stuff. And so I mentioned this to my friend and student, Noel, and he is a web designer, web manager, web guy. And so he made this website for me, which we call randomintervaltimer.com. It's basically a yin-yang sign, and then it's got a little box in the middle, and you can set the maximum and minimal intervals that you want the random beep to occur, or the gentle reminder. I have a bell and I have a beep. I've got it on right now, and it's going to ring sometime between 1 and 2 minutes from when I started it, because I set it for 60. So when the bell goes off, I'm just going to sit up straight and I'm going to take a deep breath. That's all. So that's how I like to use the gentle reminder. So I'm moving around, I'm hanging out, I'm making a video, but when that bell goes off, and it'll go off somewhere between 60 and 120 seconds, I will use it to just remind myself to sit up for a second and take a deep breath. And I'll just go right back to doing what I'm doing. But just keep reminding my body that that's a nice place to check in with, pretty regularly. If I have it set at the beep, it's more like a beep. Let me see if I'll just switch that over right now. Switch that to reaction time instead of gentle reminder. And now from 1 minute to 2 minutes, we're going to get a beep. And when I hear that beep, I'm just going to see how quickly I can just turn and fire a few chain punches whenever I hear that beep. So I wanted something to do that, and he came up with something that will do that. And I just decided to, I just wanted it as a personal training tool, but I thought, well, hell, for 25 bucks a year or so, I can throw it up on a website and just offer it to the public as something that if you want to use a random interval timer. So you just go to randomintervaltimer.com. It's pretty obvious that what it is. I couldn't find one. I looked around everywhere for a mechanical one or an online one, and I couldn't find one that would do a random interval. There's something about the random interval that's much better for me than every minute and a half or at a regular interval like that. So, what I like to do is just open up a window, like a separate window that I have the website on, and I just push it off to the side of my desktop there, and so there it is. And then I go about my business. In this case, my business is making this video. It could just as easily be posting something on Facebook, or writing a song, or checking my emails, or communications, or whatever. And but meanwhile, that timer's over there in the background doing its thing, and whenever that beep goes off, in this case, I'm listening for the beep as a way to signal me to fire some punches. I just want to make sure I did check that off. Okay, it's just going to probably go for a longer interval. See, this is good. You don't know, you don't really know when to expect it. So anyway, I like to just do that. Leave it off to the side, either with the gentle reminder or the beep. Boom. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with my random interval timer. So I'd love to hear any feedback if this works for you or doesn't work for you. We're still kind of working it out a little bit. There might be some bugs in there somewhere, so let me know how it works for you, or if it does, or if it's useful. I really like the full breath, straighten up my posture a little bit when I hear the bell. I really like that one because I can just leave that in the background of whatever. And if I feel like it's coming a little bit too often, I just adjust it to come in a little bit less often, or vice versa. So he didn't charge me for any of his web work here. I'm not charging anybody anything to use this. It's just I'm not putting ads on it. I have a little donation jar there. I put them all over my world. It's all over my videos. It's over there on my website. If you feel like tossing me a few bucks to help me support all this stuff I'm doing, hey, I won't turn you down. But it's by no means necessary or expected. I just thought this would be a useful training tool for anyone who would like to check something, but at a random interval. So it's randomintervaltimer.com. randomintervaltimer.com. Not case sensitive, just I'm having a little bit of trouble linking to it sometimes, but if you just type in randomintervaltimer.com, get it. If you boom, and if you like it, just bookmark it, and then just have it on your toolbar, and you can just pop it in there anytime you want. All right, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Let me know if you like this thing or use it. I'd love to know. It's certainly useful for me. I use it all the time, but I have no idea if anybody else would find it useful. It doesn't cost me much to offer it out there. So appreciate it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.